The random jottings of Donald J. from Nelson in Pendle. Birkenhead, former Cammell Laird site, Merseyside haunting manifestation. In the heart of Birkenhead, on the former Cammell Laird site, stood a place shrouded in mystery and spectral tales. This once thriving industrial hub now lay abandoned, its echoing halls and rusting machinery serving as a haunting reminder of its former glory. But it was not just the decaying remnants of the past that captured the attention of those brave enough to venture into its eerie depths. It was the ethereal presence of a little old lady that sent chills down their spines. Within the dilapidated corridors, workers would often find themselves at the mercy of inexplicable occurrences. Lights flickered relentlessly, turning on and off without any rational explanation. Doors swung open and closed with a creaking eeriness that resonated through the silence. It was as if the building itself had a life of its own, playing tricks on anyone who dared to enter. But the most chilling encounters came in the form of a spectre, an apparition that took the shape of a strange old lady. She would appear unexpectedly, wandering through the deserted site with an air of melancholy about her. Her figure was frail and hunched, draped in tattered garments that whispered of bygone eras. The staff, while startled by her presence, quickly grew accustomed to her spectral wanderings. They would catch glimpses of her out of the corner of their eyes, only for her to vanish into thin air when they turned their heads. Her visits were often fleeting, leaving behind an uncanny sense of foreboding in her wake. Rumors spread among the workers, each person sharing their own encounters with the mysterious lady. Some would speak of seeing men in boiler suits passing by the windows, their presence fleeting before dissolving into nothingness. Others whispered about the soft sound of a lullaby drifting through the corridors, carrying with it a sense of longing and loss. Despite the supernatural occurrences, the old lady was not feared by those who witnessed her ethereal presence. In fact, some felt a deep empathy toward her, sensing her unfulfilled desires and unresolved sorrow. They wondered if she was a lost soul, forever bound to the site of her past. As time went on, the legend of the little old lady grew, drawing the attention of paranormal investigators and enthusiasts from far and wide. They flocked to the former Cammell Laird site, armed with their equipment and a burning curiosity to uncover the truth behind the haunting manifestation. Together, they delved into the history of the place, unearthing stories of workers who had toiled tirelessly within its walls, creating magnificent ships that sailed across the seas. They discovered tales of personal tragedies and lives cut short, intertwining with the machinery and steel that had shaped this industrial marvel. Through their research, a name emerged: Evelyn Blackwood. She had been a seamstress, crafting intricate sails for the mighty vessels that once called this place home. Her passion for her work was unmatched, her dedication unwavering. Yet, her dreams of sailing away on the ships she had helped create were shattered when tragedy struck, leaving her life forever tied to the site. With this newfound knowledge, the investigators sought to communicate with Evelyn, to offer her solace and a chance to find peace. They held seances and conducted experiments, attempting to bridge the gap between the living and the spirit world. Their efforts bore fruit when, during one particularly intense session, the investigators felt a presence engulfing the room. The temperature dropped, and whispers filled the air. And then, there she was, Evelyn Blackwood, the little old lady who had haunted the Cammell Laird site for so long. Evelyn's ethereal form appeared before them, her eyes brimming with a mixture of sadness and gratitude. Through a medium, she conveyed her story, the dreams that were never realized, the longing for the sea, and the overwhelming grief that had kept her bound to the site. With compassion and understanding, the investigators offered her a chance to finally find peace. They spoke words of comfort and closure, encouraging her to let go of the pain that had kept her tethered to this world. And as the seance drew to a close, Evelyn's spectral figure began to fade, her energy dispersing into the ether. From that day forward, the former Cammell Laird site stood as a testament to the tales of the little old lady. The haunting manifestations ceased, replaced by a sense of tranquility that enveloped the once abandoned halls. Workers, still aware of the history that had unfolded within those walls, carried on with their tasks, their footsteps echoing through the corridors in harmony with the whispers of the past. And while the legend of Evelyn Blackwood, the little old lady of Birkenhead, lived on, it was no longer accompanied by fear or unease. Instead, it became a reminder of the power of empathy and understanding, and the capacity of the human spirit to find solace, even in the face of otherworldly mysteries. By Donald J.